Good, Linz. Yes, Linz.
Ooh, there's a dot to close out her set of 5. 106 for 2.
Just noticed we saw Chloe Tryon sat on the bench. If they need someone to come in and give it a whack, the South African will be able to do that. But Lauren Winfield just crunching numbers, talking to the players.
Who closes out, James?
It has to be Alice Davidson-Richards. She's only got 5 left. She did it the other day. Picked up 2 wickets late on in the game and just stole it away. So I wonder, I think what she's gambling is, do I bowl her now? Do I save her sort of to the very, very last 5?
What would you do?
Well, she's gone for her now.
Yeah,
I think you've got to go earlier because you let it tick over, the game's done, right?
Sure, sure, absolutely. They talk about it the penultimate set of 5 to try and close the game out. But this is early. 3 to go here, 3 sets of 5 to go, 15 balls to go.
If she gets a wicket or a breakthrough now, all of a sudden the pressure does mount.
Yeah. Where does she get her wickets? Long off his back, long on his back. Square leg is back, cow corner is back.
Yes, Jim, yes, Jim.
There's a push for 2, no chance. Down the hill at Lord's, no chance.
Yeah, she bowls a lot of the slower ball out the back of the hand. That was a lot of her go-to, is just take pace off it, dry everything up, and then when you saw the batter trying to force the pace.
By the look of that first stroke, knocking her around for singles, 4 balls, 4 singles, you need 16 from 10. Starts to get intimidating. You start to get scared, you start to get worried. Oh, and that's up and there's a charge. Rodrigues takes it. You talked about the superchargers and they find their way and they can bring themselves back into the game.
Big fist pump there from Jemima Rodrigues, and the plan paid off. Lauren Winfield-Hill decided to bring back in her death bowler early. She had to take the risk, and she got a key batter out. Tammy Beaumont has to go for 42. And in comes Danielle Gibson. Again, slower ball, took all the pace. She was trying to generate it. And a comfortable catch for Jemima Rodrigues. Hard to generate pace with that. Nearly, but not quite. Surprised we're not seeing Chloe Tryon or Deepti Sharma, the 2 overseas guns.
Why?
I'm not really sure. I wonder if... I don't know, if I'm honest. I don't know.
We're supposed to know everything, aren't we?
Well, I have been just told she does have the highest strike rate. So maybe they think they just need boundaries. Get out there. Yeah, I think it's the strike rate. I still think experience in the pressure situation, I would have gone to the overseas pros. However, this is a chance for Danielle Gibson in a crunch match really to make an impact. Let's see if that strike rate can pay off.
Slow ball again, out into the boundary. That's the start, that's why she's there, and that's why she has that strike rate.
That's a really poor ball. She gave us so much width. You could even see she was actually stood on the off stump as well. She's been offered a lot there. And that strike rate is paying off. Hands through the ball very, very, very quickly. Generating pace, and that has relieved a lot of pressure.
Well, she's got another slow ball. She does. She goes slow again. 5 slower balls in a row. Apologies, 4 in a row, 1 to go. Number 24. She got the wicket. 3 wickets are down. Those are the speeds. Have a look at those. Look how many slower balls. Become a bit too predictable. You bowl too many of those. I think there's way too many slow balls. What I say, another one. But a single. There's going to be 10 left after this now. 15 required.
Well, the captain's plan paid off one direction, bringing on Alice Davidson-Richards early, but it's also potentially going to pay off at the other end. Gibson straight in, getting runs. A lot of crunching for Lauren Winfield-Hill to play now because she's played her #1 card. Danielle Gibson got a quick fire 30 of just 13 balls against the Oval Invincibles. And I think she's going to be on strike now. Lindsay Smith has been economical today. It's going to be a good battle.
"15 of 10. Easy to do, easy to finish. You're still happy?
I'm still happy because of plenty of wickets in hand. A kind of reasonable surface, which you've got someone set at the other end in Dottin. Gibson has taken to it.
I asked you about 15 of 10. What about 15 of 9?
Okay, now the nerves start going a little bit. I think you kind of want to get one out early, don't you? As soon as that first ball is bowled, you want to relieve some pressure.
Well, where can she get her boundary? Her boundary, I mean, at deep backward point, yes, there's a boundary option over mid-off, so hitting the left-arm spinner over mid-off or through extra cover. Looking to go into the leg side. The boundary's not there. Misfield. They're going to come back for 2. I think the safer option is mid-off. Safer option is extra cover.
Yeah, completely agree. Just go with it, up and over the top. There's a big misfield there from Phoebe Graham, because that could have just been 1 added to the pressure. Leaving 2 now just keeps them in the game. Yeah, the risk is there to be taken. Mid-off up.
Down to long on. Just a single.
All right, a bit nervy now. It's definitely starting to
You did
tremble.
say of 5. You'd still feel comfortable with 10.
Yeah, but you also kind of still want to get the job done.
Yeah, you did. You called that early as well. You want to get that job done. You want to get the pressure. Take the pressure away. Come on, extra cover. Mid-off. Yes, that's the safe option. It is the save option, and you can close out the game right there. Only 8 required from 6.
Well, we've been asking, everybody's been saying, where is Dottin in this tournament? When is she going to turn up? Well, today, she might have just, with that boundary, relieved the pressure that could help the London Spirit to a win. They haven't won since the first game, and she took the risk up over mid-off, and it paid off. Nice little flourish and a ballerina move too.
Mid-off goes back now. Extra cover is up. So if you've got Rodriguez's wrists, you can hit it through extra cover here. She tries.
Easy.
And guess who fields it? 7 required from 5.
You're comfortable with this. However, I think the dream is just to get a 2 or a boundary out very early on. You don't want to dot or pat back the first few balls.
Nope. No, you don't. Made the cutoff.
Just looking at what bowlers she's got, because
Definitely
Lindsay
made the
Smith has
cutoff.
bowled out.
So there's going to be no worry about bringing extra fielders up. Scores 120. That's irrelevant. It's the runs needed. 7 runs are needed from 5 balls. Dottin won something. Shouting to her teammates just here in front of us in the pod. She either wants a new helmet or she wants to change her helmet. Something's happening, it doesn't matter. Who's bowling this?
Well, the young 18-year-old Kalia Moore, what a moment for her to be in front of a big stage, bowling to some of the world's best in Deandra Dottin, and also needing to help her side somehow squeeze whether it's a wicket and some dot balls out. Let's have a look at what the options are.
What's the field? It is long off, long on, cow corner, deep square leg. So the boundary options are still through the offside, hard into mid-wicket. There's a big gap between long on and cow corner. Good throw, better fielding. I'm still not going to make anything out of the reverse sweep anymore. Mentally, I'm gone. It's the new forward defence. Everyone's playing it. It's such an easy shot now.
Easy shot, I don't know about that. Takes a lot of skill, a lot of practice, and to do it under pressure in a moment like this. But like you say, it is the modern game.
Yeah, it is the modern game. Playing it full and straight. I saw Darren Goff, he did a demo yesterday, a quite magnificent demo on fast bowling or death bowling. The full and straight, the Yorker. Sort of the lost start.
Well, she's got rid of the helmet. She wants to feel free. Unleash the shackles. One big hit could do it.
their helmet off. That's what Dhoni does, and Dhoni closes games out. And that's exactly what is happening here. She means business, and she delivers.
She is feeling free, and the home crowd are enjoying this. The London Spirit have not had many wins for the men or women, and you feel that boundary has just released the shackles and given them the chance. 2 needed of 3.
This is the highest score by the London Spirit in the 100 this year, so there would have been a lot of nerves actually at the half-time. Are we going to chase this? How do we chase this? We haven't got this score yet, but I think it's almost home and dry. 2 from 3, but stranger things have happened. Batters are silly.
Don't, KP. The poor London Spirit fans have not had a win in a long time, men or women.
Who's your team? Who's your team?
Oval Invincibles has to be.
Same. Same. That's the field. Do you bring one more up here, Ebbs? Do you bring someone from somewhere? Because 2 from 3 is too easy. That is so easy. Right, Dotson, down the ground. It's the game. It's the match. She hasn't been at the tournament so far, but who cares? Here at the home of cricket this afternoon, she turns up and she gets the London Spirit over the line.
Well, it was desperation time for the London Spirit today coming in to the game. 1 win early on against Birmingham Phoenix, and then it's been dry, bare. And this is why there's so many smiles around. They needed a win, and they needed their overseas players to turn up. She's one of the world's best. She's won a World T20. She's done it on the big stage, and now she's done it in front of a big crowd, giving her team a chance to get back in this tournament.
Yeah, very important.